All right, clap it up. Clap it up. All right, Shalom Israel. This is the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General YAHANNA. Today is the Sabbath service. We're going to be picking up where we left off last week, which was Exodus chapter 9, verse 23. You understand? Where we're going into where the Pharaoh, he kept going back. He kept going back on his word when he said he was going to let the children of Israel, you understand, return to go and serve the Lord. So that's what we're jumping back into that. All right. All right. So with that, we're going to go ahead and mod. All right. We're going to call it first precept. All right. Take your name in your registry.
Because come my mother. SHALAM.
Come my SHALAM.
YAHANNA. La SHALAM.
All right, so we're gonna begin with the Lord's prayers in the Hebrew.
This everybody, mind you can stand, sorry, like with them, you can turn face east, Hebrew. We'll get to the Lord's prayer in Hebrew. Abanawa, Bashamai,
In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. So be it. Come on.
This is a cock, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh Shimi Al Shah. Babu Shah. Thuganawa. Akak.
In the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh, please give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power against, the power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you. So be it.
All right, do the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Shah. Mike Allah. Asrani,
Asrani,
Akwatizayani,
Akwatizayani,
Akayali, Wakwati,
Awati,
Yahweh Shimyausha,
Yahweh,
the water Amon.
In the English, bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh
And Yahweh.
and Michael
And Michael.
and the angels,
And the angels.
commanding General Yohanna,
Commanding General
the generals,
Generals.
the captains,
Captains.
the officers,
Officers.
the troopers,
Troopers.
and the sisters.
And sisters.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
in the name of Yahweh,
In the name of Yahweh.
thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'a,
Asha'a,
Ayani,
Ayani,
Ahari,
Ahari,
Ayan,
Ayan,
Taba'a,
Azari,
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 Ma'ai Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Asha,
Asha,
Shemai,
Arasa,
Arasa,
Ethan,
Lamawat,
Lamawat,
Nagar,
Ayanawam,
Ayanawam,
Shamar,
Shamar,
Ana,
Ana,
La'a,
Yanawam,
Yanawam, Wala'a,
Yeshun,
Yeshun,
Shamar,
Shamar,
Sharala,
Sharala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shamar,
Shamar,
Yahweh,
Zar,
Ayan,
Ayan,
Yam, Yamam,
Yam,
Ashmash,
Shamash,
Ayaka, Warak,
Barak,
Balayala,
Balayala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashmar,
Yashmar,
Makarak,
Makarak,
Shmar,
Shamar,
Atnapashka,
Atnapashka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashmar to the after,
Yashmar, Yahweh,
Wabawaaka,
Wabawaaka,
Ma'aita,
Ma'aita,
Wa'ai Awalam.
Wa'ai. In English, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
I will lift my eyes to the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Lord,
My help comes from the Lord,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
Will not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth
shall
Israel
neither slumber nor sleep.
shall not slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy
The
soul.
Lord shall preserve thy going out
Preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth
from this time forth,
and even forevermore.
even forevermore.
This is Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Al-Mayalaka,
Al-Mayalaka,
Al-Takarash,
Al-Takarash,
Al-Shakwat,
Al-Squat,
Al-Kaya,
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 Kaya,
Wadika,
Wadika,
Yahamiyawan,
Al-Yawan,
Al-Shanayika,
Al-Shanayika,
Sha'awash,
Al-Shanayika,
Al-Makka,
Amak,
Yarayamu,
Yarayamu,
Sawad,
Sawad,
Wayatayaitu, Asulwapayika,
Al-Shanayika,
Amorwa,
Amorwa,
Lakawa,
Akawa,
Warakakida,
Warakakida,
Goya,
Wala,
Bala'a,
Wala,
Yazakar,
Yazakar,
Sham Yashar,
Yashar,
Awad,
Awad,
Ya,
Ya,
Nawaitu,
Nawaitu,
Labikadu,
Lakadu,
Ayika,
Ayika,
Bayat,
Bayat,
Nakaratu,
Nakaratu,
Ahaya,
Ahaya,
Adawam,
Adawam,
Washmail,
Washmail,
Abba,
Abba,
Wagari,
Wagari,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wamawan,
Wamawan,
Wamalak,
Wamalat,
Alashak,
Alashak,
Amishabi,
Amishabi,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Namashawar,
Tazawar,
Nalawa,
Nawa,
Amam,
Amam,
Ayawa,
Ayawa,
Yawa,
Yawa,
Banyalawa,
Yawa,
Salah,
Salah,
Ashalaham,
Shalom,
Madi,
Madi,
Kasaya Sarah,
Kasaya,
Yabi,
Yabi,
Manakal,
Manakal,
Kayashi,
Kayashi,
Nashmadu,
Nashmadu,
Bayan,
Bayan,
Aura,
Aura,
Ayawa,
Ayawa,
Daman,
Daman,
Ladama,
Adama,
Tumble,
Shaitan,
Yaku,
Yaku,
Ara,
Kasaba,
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 Kazaba,
Kazomina,
Kazman,
Policy Kamu,
Policy Kamu,
Ashar,
Shor,
Amarwa,
Amawa,
Nayarush,
Nayarush,
Manawa,
Mawa,
Nawa,
Nawa,
Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Alahayat,
Alahayat,
Kamu,
Kamu,
Gogala,
Gogala,
Kakwash, Fanya,
Fanya,
Kaka,
Ka,
Ash,
Ash,
Area Ira,
Ayah,
Wakalaba,
Kalaba,
Talahat,
Talahat,
Haru,
Hari,
Kantara Dutman,
Kandarat,
Basa Arika,
Basar,
Baswa
Baspat,
Dabahalam,
Tabahalam,
Mala'a,
Mala'a,
Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Palawan,
Palawan,
Wabukwashu,
Yabukwashu,
Shinka,
Shaka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yabashu,
Yabashu,
Abrahamu,
Abrahamu,
Adai,
Waikaparu,
Waipar,
Badu,
Adibadu,
Waidayu,
Adidai,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Ata,
Ata,
Shika,
Shika,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Baraka,
Baraka,
Ayawan,
Ayawan,
Alkarakza.
Right, in the English, keep not thy silence, O God.
Keep not thy silence, O God.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
Be not still.
O God.
O God.
For lo,
For lo,
thine enemies make it tumult.
our enemies make it tumult.
And they that hate thee
They that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty
against thy people.
against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden
And
ones.
consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
come.
And let us cut them off from being a nation.
Let us cut them off from being a nation.
That the name of Israel
The name of Israel
may be no more in remembrance.
be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They have consulted together in one consent.
They are confederate against thee,
They are confederate against thee,
the tabernacles of Edom,
the tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites
and the Israelites
of Moab,
of Moab,
and the Hagarenes,
Hagarenes,
Gabal,
Gabal,
and Ammon,
and
and Amalek,
Amalek,
and Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashar is also joined with them.
Ashar also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Selah,
Selah,
do unto them
unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as the Jabin,
at the brook of Kasan,
at the brook of Son,
which perish at Endor.
prepares their Endor.
They become as dung for the earth.
They go down for the earth.
Make the nobles like a reb,
Make the nobles like a red,
and like Z.
like Z.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes as Abba,
all the princes of
and
Sabbath,
as a moon,
as the moon,
who said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
let's take to ourselves
the house of God in possession.
the house of God in possession.
Oh my God.
Oh my God,
Make them like the wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as they stumble before the wind,
as stumble before the wind,
as the fire burned the wood,
and fire burns the wood,
and as the flame set the mountains on fire.
as flames set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute them
with thy tempest,
with thy tempest,
and make them afraid
make them afraid
with thy storm.
with thy storm,
Fill their faces with shame,
fill their face with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
and seek thy name.
O Lord,
O Lord,
let them be confounded and troubled
let them be confounded in trouble
forever.
forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them put shame
and perish,
and perish.
that men may know
Men may know
that thou,
that
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the Most High
art the Most High
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
These are the curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh,
Blessed are you, Yahweh,
King of heaven and earth,
King of heaven and earth,
and all things living.
and all things living.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahushua,
in the name of Yahweh,
listen to us now,
listen to us now,
right now.
right now.
Send evils and curses,
Evils and curses,
and punishments,
and punishment,
and destruction
and destruction
to the heathen
to the heathen
that speak against us,
that speak against us.
thy prophets,
Thy
the teachers,
the teachers,
the princes,
the princes,
the priests, the Israelite brothers,
the Israelite brothers,
and the school.
and the school.
Send evils and curses,
The evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction
and punishment and destruction
to the heathen,
to the heathen,
and shake loose the treasures of the rich
and shake loose the treasure of the rich
of Israel
of Israel
that refuse to give to the school.
that refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary.
First the riches into thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses,
Evils and curses,
and punishment
and
destruction
and destruction
to the Edomites
To the Edomites,
and the nations
and the nation,
and their drug dealers,
and their drug dealers,
their court system,
their court system,
the prison system,
prison,
Planned Parenthood,
Parenthood,
all the government of our enemies,
all
all
the
the
governments of our
government
enemies,
enemies,
Amalek synagogue and armies,
Amalek synagogue and armies,
Roman Catholic Church,
Roman Catholic
the
Church,
Pope,
Pope,
Islam,
Islam,
Christianity,
Christianity,
Egyptology,
Egyptology,
militia,
militia,
Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads,
Skinheads,
post-Constantine,
Whole Constantine,
the gay movement,
Gay
the
movement,
lesbian movement,
Lesbian movement,
the spies,
Spies,
workers of witchcraft,
workers of witchcraft,
NASA space program,
That's the space program,
Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marines,
Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marines.
Wall Street,
Wall Street,
open up the internet,
open up the internet,
and the airwaves,
and the airways,
the cable access channels,
cable access
and the
channels,
radio channels.
radio channels,
Convict the spirit of any of thy people
the spirit in thy people,
that seek to stop
and
us
seek to stop us,
and bring swift destruction
and bring swift destruction
to all the heathen
to all the heathen
that stand in the way
that stand in the way,
or try to stop us
try to stop
from
us
broadcasting your word
broadcast your word
throughout the planet Earth.
throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all the plagues.
Let's lose all the
Let
plagues.
loose all the plagues.
Let's lose all the plagues.
Cause them to go to and fro
Cause them to go to and
through
fro
the earth
through the earth.
and consume them.
Consume them.
Let the plagues shake the house of the thief
Let the plague take the house of thieves
and the murderer.
and the murderer.
Let Yahushua, Michael, and Gabriel
Let the house of Michael and Gabriel
come down with flying saucers
come down with flying
and
saucers
punish all the heathens
and punish all the heathen
that come up against us
that come against us
as we speak thy word.
and speak thy word.
Cause it to be known in all that it is.
Cause we know that all that it is.
It is the angels that have done it.
The angels that have done it.
Cause it to be spread
Cause it to be spread
through the media
through the media
throughout the whole world.
throughout the whole world.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
Cause it shake it thy coming.
In the name of
In the
Yahushua,
name of Yahushua,
thank you always.
thank you always.
So be it.
So be it.
That.
Everybody saw
Mhm.
Shabi means sit in Hebrew.
We're going to begin at the book of Exodus, chapter 9, verse 23 in the Hebrew. All right.
Kokun. Yeah. All right. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 9, verse 23 in the Hebrew. Wayat, Masha, Matahawa, Al, Hamashim, Hashemayim, Yahweh, Nathan, Kolat, Warawad, Watahalak, Ash, Aratza, Wayamar, Wayamatar, Yahweh, Barad, Al, Aratza, Watazarayim. Verse 24. Wayahaya, Barad, Waash, Matalakawat, Matalakwat, Batawat, Habarad, Kabad, Ma'ad, Ashar, La'ah, Haya, Kamahawa, Bukal, Aratza, Watazarayim, Ma'az, Hayata, Lakagawat, Gowaya, Laga Goa. Verse 25. Wayak, Habarad, Bukal, Aratza, Matazarayim, Kal, Ashar, Bashada, Ma'adam, Wa'id, Ba'ama, Wa'at, Kal, Ashab, Hashada, Haka, Habarad, Wa'at, Kal, Aish, Hashada, Shabar. Verse 26. Rock, Baratza, Gashan, Ashar, Shum, Banya, Yasha'ala, La'ah, Haya, Barad. Verse 27. Wayashalah, Parad, Wayakorah, Lamasha,
It's not on mute or anything, right?
Wala'ah, Haran,
Amar,
Wayamar,
Alaham,
Alaham,
Hata Afi,
Hata'adiu,
Hapa'aim,
Hapa'ain,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Hataza Dayak,
Hatazadayak,
Wa'anya,
Wa'anyu,
Wa'amaya,
Wayamaya,
Harash Ayam,
Harashayim. Verse 28.
Hai Yarawa,
Hai Yahweh,
Al
Al,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Warab,
Warab,
Mahayath,
Mahayak,
Wala,
Kolat,
Alahim,
Alhaim,
Wabarad,
Rabawat,
Waash, Laka,
Waash, Laka,
Atakam,
Atakam,
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah,
Gasap 1,
Sap 1,
Laimad,
Laamad. Verse 29.
Waya Amar,
Wayamar,
Alayawa,
Alayawa,
Masha,
Masha,
Ka Taza Athia,
Ka Taza'akia,
Ath,
Ath,
Hayara,
Hayura,
Aparash,
Aparash,
Ath,
Ath,
Kapia,
Kapia,
Al,
Al,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Akwalawa,
Hakalawa,
Yakad, Lawan,
Yakalawan,
Wabarad,
Wahabarad,
La'ah,
La'ah,
Yahaya,
Yahaya,
Awad,
Awad,
Lama'an,
Lama'ain,
Tadai,
Tadai,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Harataza,
Haratza. Verse 30.
Wa'ata,
Wa'ata,
Wa'ibad, it's like Wa'ibad people,
Wa'abadika,
Daikya,
Yadakia,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Taram,
Taram,
Awan,
one
Mapanya,
upon you,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Alahayim,
Alahayim. Verse 31.
Wahapashta,
Wahapashta,
Wahapasha,
Wahapashta,
Wahashai, Wahashara,
Wahashara,
Nakath,
Nakak,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Hashara,
Hashira,
Abayab,
Abayab,
Wahapsha,
Wahapsha,
Gabaal,
Gabaal. Verse 32.
Wahakata,
Wahakata,
Wahakatama,
Wahakatamat,
La'a,
La'a,
Nakawa,
Nakawa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Apayala,
Apayala,
Hana,
Hana. Verse 33.
Ayataza'a,
Wayataza'a,
Masha,
Masha,
Ma'ain,
Ma'aim,
Para,
Para,
Ath,
At,
Ha'ayira,
Hahayura,
Wayaprash,
Wayaprash,
Wayaparash,
Wayaparash,
Kapiwa,
Kapua,
Al, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Wayakad, Loa,
Wayakad, Lua,
Aqua Lawa,
Aqua Lawat,
Wahabarat,
Wahabarad,
Wamatar,
Wamator,
La'a,
La'a,
Lathak,
Natat,
Abrataza,
Arataza,
After 35, you suck.
Kaukan. What verse 34.
Wayara'a,
Wayawara,
Hara,
Para,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Kadal,
Kadal,
Hamatar,
Hamator,
Wahabarat,
Wahabarad,
Wahakwala,
Wakalak,
Wayawasab,
Wayawasa,
Lakata'a,
or Lakwata'a,
Wayakabad,
Wayakabat,
Labawa,
Labawa,
Hawa'a,
Haba'a,
Waibadiwa,
Waibadiwa. Verse 35.
Wayakataza,
Wakataza,
La,
La,
Para,
Para,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Salah,
Salah,
Wanya,
Baya,
Rashala,
Yashal,
Kashar,
Kashar,
Debar,
Dabar,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bayad,
Bayad,
Rasha,
Bashat,
Pa.
Pa. Verse 35.
All right. So read in English.
Okay. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 9, verse 23 in the English. And Moses stretched forth his rod toward heaven, and the Lord sent thunder and hail, and the fire ran along upon the ground.
So real quick, this is after Pharaoh refused yet again, to allow the children of Israel, you understand, to go and serve their Lord, like Moses and Aaron have been asking over and over. But see, Pharaoh continued to harden his heart. He hardened his heart. And the thing is, the Lord was doing that to him. You understand? The Lord was making Pharaoh harden his heart, meaning he made him go back and change his mind. He made him. How did he do that? He knew exactly how Pharaoh thought. He knew the spirit that was on Pharaoh. You understand? So really, the demons were just talking to Pharaoh. The demons were talking to Pharaoh, and Pharaoh listened to those demons. You understand? And the reason why the Lord was sending those demons to him is because the Lord wants to destroy him. Now, you look at what's happening in the earth right now with war, with Putin, with Donald Trump. People say, why is Donald Trump behaving this way? Why is he acting like that? Why is he? It seems like he wants to start a war. He's talking about he want to end war, but it seems like he wants a war. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you why. It's because the Lord is putting a spirit on all the kings of the earth to go to war, right, so that he can show his power in the earth. I believe we just bring that out this last week. The Lord wants to show his power in the earth. And this is why he's putting the spirit on all of the prime ministers and the presidents and, you understand, and kings all throughout the earth, so that he can raise them up and get them to gather together and meet in the valley of Jehoshaphat right? Which is Israel, which is the middle. Sorry, we're gonna say this is the Middle East. And they're gonna go to war. And then guess what's gonna happen in the midst of that war? Christ is gonna return. You understand? And destroy all and take all of their crowns. Right? Go ahead.
Khan. And the Lord sent thunder and hail, and the fire ran along upon the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lord rained hail upon the land of Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 24. So there was hail, and fire mingled with the hail,
Mm-hmm.
very grievous, such as there was none like it in all the land of Egypt since it became a nation.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 25. And the hail smote throughout all the land of Egypt, all that was in the field, both man and beast.
Mm-hmm.
And the hail smote every herb of the field, and break every tree of the field.
And let me say something. What read that last part one more time?
Kawakan. And the hail smote every herb of the field,
Uh-huh.
and break every tree of the field.
Every tree. Now it's looking like California right now.
Mm.
It's looking like California in the Bible. All the trees and all the places where the rich lived, the land like Calabasas and Beverly Hills, Hollywood, the houses are burning down.
Right.
It's just like that in the Bible. Right? This you see in fire, the Lord's sending fire and burning down the trees, burning down harming the people and harming the cattle and the food, and you understand, it's destroying the place. Right? And this is not, they have never seen nothing like this. Fire come down from heaven. Right? Go ahead.
Kawakan. Verse 26. Only in the land of Goshen, where the children of Israel were, was there no hail. Verse 27.
But the fire never came to the children of Israel. See, blacks, Latinos, Native Indians, when you serve the Lord's gonna put a hedge around you. You understand? Where ain't no evil gonna come near you, but you're gonna see the fall of our enemies. You're gonna see the fall of our enemies. Just like our enemies are gonna see our salvation. They're gonna see when we get saved. They're gonna witness it. We're gonna see their destruction. You understand? Go ahead.
Kawakan. Verse 27. And Pharaoh sent and called for Moses and Aaron, and said unto them, I have sinned this time. The Lord is righteous, and I and my people are wicked.
Now Pharaoh getting scared. That's what him getting scared. Oh, snap, we wicked. We messed up. I messed up. My bad. Right? Go ahead.
Kawakan. Verse 28. Entreat the Lord, for it is enough that there be no more mighty thunderings in hell, and I will let you go, and ye shall stay no longer.
All right, cool. So now Pharaoh's like, look, please, just take away this, and I'm gonna let y'all go, man. Y'all just do your thing, man, because this is getting too crazy. I ain't never seen this before. Fire coming down from heaven, fire coming down from the sky, burning down all the buildings, all my buildings, all my neighborhoods, all my cattle, all my trees. Is tearing this place up, and please just stop this. Yeah. So he said, yeah, I'm gonna let y'all people go. That's what he said, right? Go ahead.
Kawakan. Verse 29. And Moses said unto him, as soon as I am gone out of the city, I will spread abroad my hands unto the Lord, and the thunder shall cease. Neither shall there be any more hail, that thou mayest know how that the Lord is the earth, or it's like that the earth is the Lord's. Verse 30. But as for thee and thy servants, I know that ye will not yet fear the Lord God. Verse 31. And the flax and the barley was smitten, for the barley was in the ear, and the flax was boiled. Verse 32. But the wheat and the rye were not smitten, for they were not grown up. Verse 33. And Moses went out of the city from Pharaoh, and spread abroad his hand unto the Lord. And the thunders and hail ceased, and the rain was not poured upon the earth. Verse 34. And when Pharaoh saw that the rain and the hail and the thunders were ceased, he sinned yet more, and hardened his heart, he and his servants. Verse 35. And the heart of Pharaoh was hardened, neither would he let the children of Israel go, as the Lord had spoken by Moses.
See, he found what was the word we looked at last week? I think it was forget the word, but it's when he seen that there was some lacks in the situation where everything's at ease now. Things went back to normal. So now, the fire's gone. The what was the other thing? The frogs is gone. The flies is gone. Things went back to normal. So everything's all good now. And now he's thinking that, man, I ain't gotta listen. I ain't gotta, no, I ain't about to let these people go. I ain't about to let these people go because everything cool now. Shoot, that's exactly what America does all the time. That's what the world does all the time. What happened after COVID? People was terrified during COVID. Oh my God, please, this is like the end. Oh my God, the 28, the book with the movie, the 28 days, we gonna die, right? Then when stuff started just easing down and you started get to go back out to the club, you go outside, go into the sun. It's the summertime. Guess what? Everything's all good. Don't worry about it. I ain't gonna keep on smoking them, rolling them blunts up, still getting high, doing your thing, Now realizing the Lord is doing those things. The Lord is you ever heard of the birth pains? Like, you know what I'm saying? In the Revelation, when all these things that happen on earth, the contractions are getting closer and closer to the end.
Right.
Closer and closer to the end, man. Israel's about to be delivered. That's what you're seeing in the Bible. You're seeing in the earth right now. Where it's an major event, things go back to normal. It's cool, and everybody else goes back to normal. And there's another major event. People get scared, then that dies down, and things go back to normal. Same thing we've been reading. We've been reading this since we read this last week when the Lord started sending plagues and things like that. Things went back to normal. Same spirit that's on Pharaoh is in the world, man. Don't be like the people in the world. You understand? Go ahead. Oh, is that it? Okay, that's it, right? Is that 35?
Oh, a couple going.
Okay. All right, we'll go back to you. Yeah.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 10, verse 1 in the Hebrew. YAHANNA, Yahweh, all, Mashah, Ba'a, all, Parah, Kaya, Anya, Hakabadakia, At, Labawa, Wa'at, Lab, Abadayawa, Lama'ain, Shati, Atatia, Allah, Bakor Bawa, verse 2. Walamai, Tasapar, Bayazanya, Banaka, Waban, Banka, Ak, Ashor, Hata al Latia, Bamatarayu, Wa'at, Atatia, Ashor, Shamatia, Bum, Wayad Atom, Kaya, Anya, Yahweh, verse 3. Wayabaya, Masha, Wa'aran, Al, Parah, Wa'amar, Alayawa, Ka, Amar, Yahweh, Allahaya, Habarayim, Aid, Mataya, Ma'anak, La'anak, Mapanya, Shalah, Amaya, Waya Abadnoa, verse 4. Kaya, Ma'an, Ata, Lashala, Ak, Amaya, Hanaya, Mabaya, Makar, Araba, Baba Balak, verse 5. Wakasa, Ak,
Ayan,
Ayan,
Harataza,
Harataza,
Wala,
Wala,
Yakal,
Yakal,
Saki, Yawakal,
Wayakal,
Lara'ath,
Lara'at,
Ak,
Ak,
Harataza,
Harataza,
Wakal,
Wayakal,
Ak,
Ak,
Yathar,
Yathor,
Hapalata,
Hapalata,
Hana Shara,
Hanasharat,
Lakam,
Lakum,
Man,
Man,
Habarad,
Habarat,
Wakal,
Wayakal,
Ak,
Ak,
Kal,
Kal,
Aish,
Haash,
Hatazama,
Hatazama,
Lakam,
Lakum,
Man,
Man,
Hashada,
Hashadah. Verse 6.
Wamala'awa,
Wamakala,
Wamala'awa,
Wama Laiwa,
Batayaka,
Batakataka,
Wabathia,
Wabatia,
Kal,
Call,
Abadika,
Abadika,
Wabathia,
Wabatia,
Kal,
Call,
Ryan,
Tazariah,
Ashar,
Ashar,
La'a,
La'a,
Wawa,
Warawa,
Bathika,
Abatika,
Wabath,
Waabath,
Saki, Wa'abawa,
Waabawat,
Abathika,
Abatika,
Mayawam,
Mayawam,
Hayawatham,
Hayawatam,
Al,
Al,
Adama,
Hadamah,
Aid,
Ai,
Hayawam,
Hayawam,
Hazah,
Hazah,
Wayapan,
Wayapan,
Wayataza'a,
Wataza'ah,
Ma'ain,
Ma'ai,
Para,
Parah. Verse 7.
Waya Amaru,
Wayamar,
Ibadia,
Abadi,
Para,
Parah,
Ayawa,
Alayawa,
Aid,
Ai,
Matthew,
Matthew,
Yahaya,
Yahaya,
Za,
Za,
Lanawa,
Lanawa,
Lama Wakwash,
Lama Lakwash,
Shala,
Shalah,
Ath,
Ath,
Ha Nashim,
Hanashim,
Waya Abadiwa,
Waya Abadiwa,
Ath,
Ath,
Yahawa,
Yahweh,
Alahaya, Saki, Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Wataram,
Wataram,
Saki, Hataram,
Hataram,
Sada,
Tadai,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Abada,
Abada,
Mutarawai,
Tazariah. Verse 8.
Waya Washab,
Waya Yashab,
Ath,
Ath,
Nasha,
Mashah,
Wa'ath,
Wa'ath,
Aram,
Aram,
Al,
Al,
Parah,
Parah,
Waya Amar,
Waya Amor,
Alaham,
Alaham,
Lakawa,
Lakawa,
Saki, Ibadu,
Abadiwa,
Ath,
Ath,
Yahawa,
Yahweh,
Allah Hayakam,
Allah Hayakam,
Maya,
Maya,
Wamaya,
Wamaya,
Wahala Kayam,
Wahala Kayam. Verse 9.
Waya Amar,
Waya Amor,
Masha,
Mashah,
Bana Ayraya, Saki, Bana Ayo, Rayanat,
Mana Ayarayu,
Wabaz, Kwayan, Wa,
Banaz Kwayan Nawa,
Nalak,
Nalak,
Baban, Yanawa,
Baban Yawayu,
Banath, Nawa,
Waba Yanatiwa,
Bataza, Nawa,
Bataza Nayuwa,
Waba, Bahor, Nawa,
Waba Kawar Yawa,
Nalak,
Nalak,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Kag,
Kag,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Lanawa,
Lanawa. Verse 10.
Waya Amar,
Waya Amor,
Alaham,
Alaham,
Yahaya,
Yahaya,
Khan,
Khan,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Amakam,
Amakam,
Kaasha,
Kaishor,
Ashala,
Ashalah,
Atakam,
Atakam,
Wa'ath,
Wa'ath,
Tapakam,
Tapakam,
Ra'awa,
Warawa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Ra'ai,
Ra'ah,
Nagad,
Nagad,
Hanayakam,
Banakakam. Verse 11.
La'a,
La'ah,
Khan,
Khan,
Bakawa,
Bakawa,
Na,
Na,
Hagabaryam,
Hagabarim,
Waibadia, Saki Waibadwa,
Wayabadwa,
Ath,
Ath,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Ata,
Ataf,
Atam,
Atam,
Mabak, Shayam,
Mabak Shayam,
Wagarash,
Wayagarash,
Atam,
Atam,
Ma'ath,
Ma'at,
Panya,
Panya,
Ara,
Parah,
Pa,
Pa. Verse 12.
Waya Amar,
Wayamor,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Al,
Al,
Masha,
Mashah,
Nata,
Nata,
Yadka,
Yadika,
Al, Aratiza,
Aratiza,
Tazarayim,
Tazarayim,
Ba'arab,
Ba'arab,
Saki, Ba'araba,
Ba'araba,
Waya'al,
Waya'al,
Al,
Al,
Aratiza,
Aratiza,
Tazarayim,
Tazarayim,
Waya'akal,
Waya'al,
Ah,
Al,
Call,
Ka,
I.S.U.P.K,
I.S.U.P.K,
Aratiza,
Aratiza,
Ah,
At,
Call,
Ka,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Hasha, Ayara,
Hasha'ayura,
Habarad,
Habarad. Verse 13.
Wayat,
Rayat,
Masha,
Masha,
Ah,
Ak,
Matahawa,
Matayawa,
Al,
Al,
Aratiza,
Ratza,
Tazarayim,
Tazarayim,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Nahag,
Nahag,
Wawa,
Yawa,
Wadayim,
Quadayum,
Baratiza,
Baratza,
Call,
Ka,
Hayawam,
Hayawam,
Hahawa'a,
Hawa,
Wakal,
Waka,
Hala, Yala,
Hala, Yola,
Habakor,
Habakor,
Haya,
Haya,
Wara,
Wara,
Wara, Wa,
Warawa,
Aquadium,
Hakwadum,
Nasha,
Nasha,
Nasha'a,
Nasha'a, At,
Haraba,
Haraba. Verse 14.
Waya'al,
Waya'al,
Haraba,
Haraba,
Al,
Al,
Call,
Ka,
Aratiza,
Ratza,
Watazarayim,
Tazarayim,
Wayana,
Wayana,
Bakal,
Bakal,
Gabawal,
Gabawal,
Watazarayim,
Tazarayim,
Kabad,
Kabad,
Ma'ad,
Ma'ad,
Lapanyiwa,
Panu,
La'a,
La'a,
Haya,
Haya,
Kan,
Ka,
Arab, Araba,
Araba,
Kamahawa,
Kamayawa,
Wa'ak, Rayawa,
Wa'ak, Rayawa,
La'a,
La'a,
Yahaya,
Yahaya,
Kan,
Kan. Verse 15.
Wayakas,
Wayakas,
At,
At,
Ayan,
Ayan,
Ka,
Ka,
Aratiza, Haratiza,
Haratza,
Wata Kashak,
Watakashak,
Haratiza,
Haratza,
Wayako,
Waika,
At,
At,
Ka,
Ka,
I.S.U.P.K,
Ashab,
Haratiza,
Haratza,
Wa'a,
Wa'at,
Ka,
Ka,
Haraya,
Paraya,
Parya,
Paraya,
Aitiza,
Atiza,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Hawathika,
Hawat,
Hawathira,
Hawathura,
Habarad,
Habarad,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Nawathar,
Nawathor,
Ka,
Ka,
Iraq,
Iraq,
Ba'ish,
Ba'ish,
Waba'ishab,
Wayashab,
Hashada,
Hashada,
Bakal,
Bakal,
Aratiza,
Haratza,
Tazarayim,
Tazarayim. Verse 16. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 10, verse 1 in the English. And the Lord said unto Moses, Go in unto Pharaoh, for I have hardened his heart.
The Lord did what?
Hardened his heart.
The Lord hardened his heart, his mind. You understand? Meaning he made him hard-headed. He made him think more, lean more on his pride than what the Lord was telling him. Right? Go ahead.
Kawakan, in the heart of his servants, that I might show these signs before him.
That the Lord might do what?
Show these signs before him.
That was the purpose. We just said that. That was the purpose that of Pharaoh getting his mind, his heart hardened, his mind, you know what I'm saying, being stubborn and you know what I'm saying, rejecting the Lord, rejecting Pharaoh and Aaron. You understand? And guess what? It was only to show, for the Lord can show his power, to show that, to raise him up, raise up Pharaoh, raise up Egypt, just so when the Lord destroyed, like you gotta understand, Egypt was such, people don't understand how great Egypt was. People think Egypt was just like, you know, Egypt was Egypt, right? But people don't understand how great Egypt was. Egypt, the reason why the Bible calls America Egypt too, spiritual Egypt, because Egypt had influence, it had power, it had, you understand, it had you know, power all throughout the earth. Okay, except, you know, obviously places like Asteroid, America. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have the Americas. There, you know, when there's nobody was dwelling there or dwelling in the Americas at the time. But in Egypt, Egypt actually had power all the way, I believe, all the way to, if I'm not mistaken, like Scotland or somebody. This is where you get the term the gypsies. You understand? It was these Egyptian women all in, you know, They were like witches or whatever the thing is. But they had influence throughout the earth. So when Egypt fell, you gotta understand that it was, and why? Because the children of Israel, the entire earth feared us. You understand? That's what kind of power we had after this place, after Egypt fell. Right? Go ahead.
Kawakan. Verse 2. And that thou mayest tell in the ears of thy son and of thy son's son what things I have wrought in Egypt, and my signs which I have done among them, that ye may know how that I am the Lord.
We're gonna be teaching this to our this is what we were teaching to our children when Egypt fell. We were teaching our children about how Egypt fell, how great this place was. This place is great. This place, we were oppressed by these damn, you know what I'm saying, these Hamites for over 400 years.
Right.
You understand? And guess what? Now we're ruling over them. Now, you know what I'm saying? We're ruling over them, and now we have power. The Lord was with us. The Lord gave us power. The Lord was with us and deliver us out of the hand of the Hamites. You understand? We're going to be teaching our sons and our daughters and our children and our sons' and their sons what happened to America, what happened to our oppressors. We're going to be teaching that. It's going to be a new Passover.
Right.
You understand? That's how great it's going to be. You understand? Go ahead.
Kawakan. Verse 3. And Moses and Aaron came in unto Pharaoh and said unto him, Thus saith the Lord God of the Hebrews, how long wilt thou refuse to humble thyself before me? Let my people go, that they may serve me. Verse 4. Else, if thou refuse to let my people go, behold, tomorrow will I bring the locusts into thy coast. Verse 5. And they shall cover the face of the earth, that one cannot be able to see the earth. And they shall eat the residue of that which is escaped, which remaineth unto you from the hill, and shall eat every tree which groweth for you out of the field. Verse 6. And they shall fill thy houses, and the houses of all thy servants, and the houses of all the Egyptians, which neither thy fathers nor thy fathers, which like your fathers have seen, since the day that they were upon the earth unto this day. And he turned himself and went out from Pharaoh. Verse 7. And Pharaoh's servant said unto him, How long shall this man be a snare unto us? Let the man go, that they may serve the Lord their God.
Right.
Knowest thou not yet that Egypt is destroyed?
Egypt was already like the Lord's. This is what we do when we go on when we go to camp. We say Babylon has fallen. America has fallen. Right now, it's already destroyed. It's already fallen, never to rise again. You just don't see it yet. We're telling you this place is fallen already. We was doing the same thing, man. You understand? The Lord's telling you this. Egypt was fallen. Egypt is fallen. It's already destroyed. We do that same thing. We go to camp and say that same thing, and yet the people can't see it. They're starting to see it now. They're starting to see like, oh man, this place is falling apart. We're losing the country, right? America's finished already. It's already done. All right. So where were you at on that?
Oh, verse 8.
Verse 8. Okay.
Kaukan. Verse 8. And Moses and Aaron were brought again unto Pharaoh. And he said unto them, Go, serve the Lord your God. But who are they that shall go? Verse 9. Moses said, We will go with our young and with our old, with our sons and with our daughters, with our flocks and with our herds will we go, for we must hold a feast unto the Lord. Verse 10. And he said unto them, Let the Lord be so with you, as I will let you go, and your little ones. Look to it, for evil is before you. Verse 11. Not so. Go now that ye that are men, and serve the Lord, for that ye did desire. And they were driven out from Pharaoh's presence.
Once again, Pharaoh's allowing them, telling them to go ahead and go and serve your God. That's what he's saying.
Word.
But Pharaoh is a liar. Pharaoh has a demon on him. He doesn't realize he's more filled with his pride than, you understand, the fear of the Lord. You understand? He don't fear the Lord, but he's acting like he does, just so he can get the whatever plague is plaguing them, just so he can go back, for things to go back to normal. But he don't give a damn about what Moses and Aaron is saying. Right, go ahead.
Come. Verse 12. And the Lord said unto Moses, stretch out thy hand over the land of Egypt for the locusts, that they may come up upon the land of Egypt, and eat every herb of the land, even all that the hail hath left. Verse 13. Moses stretched forth his rod over the land of Egypt, and the Lord brought an east wind upon the land all that day and all that night. And when it was morning, the east wind brought the locusts. Verse 14. And the locusts went up over all the land of Egypt, and rested in all the coasts of Egypt. Very grievous were they before them. There were no such locusts as they, neither after them shall be such, for they covered the face of the whole earth, so that the land was darkened. And they did eat every herb of the land, and all the fruit of the trees which the hail hath left, and there remained not any green thing in the trees or in the herbs of the field through all the land of Egypt. Verse 16.
I think yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Start of 16.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 10, verse 16 in the Hebrew.
YAHANNA.
Parah,
La Parah.
La Korah,
La Masha.
Lamasha,
Wala Haran.
Wala Haran,
Wala Amor.
Wala Amor,
Kata Ati.
Kata'atia,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Alahayakum.
Allahayakam,
Walakam.
Walakam. Verse 17.
Wa'aita.
Wa'aita,
Sha'a.
Sha'a,
Na.
Na,
Hata Ati.
Hata'atia,
Aka.
Aka,
Hapayim.
Hapayim,
Saka Hapa'ain. Hapa'ain.
Hapa'ain,
Waha Aith Yaram. Saki. Waha Aith Yarawa.
Waha'at, Yarawa,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Allahayakum.
Allahayakam,
Wayasar.
Wajasor,
Ma'alaya.
Ma'alaya,
Rock.
Rock, Up,
Hamawa.
Hamawat,
Haza.
Hazah. Verse 18.
Wayat Taza'a.
Wayat Taza'a,
Ma'ain.
Ma'ain,
Parai.
Parai,
Waya Aithar.
Wayatar,
All. Yahweh.
Yahweh. Verse 19.
Waya Hapak.
Wayahapak,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Rawa.
Rawa,
Yom.
Yom,
Hazak.
Hazak,
Saki Kazak.
Kazak,
Ma'ad.
Ma'ad,
Wayasha.
Wayasha,
Saki Wayasha'a.
Wayasha'a,
Haraba.
Haraba,
Wayath. Kawai Hawa.
Wayat, Kawayawa,
Yama.
Yama,
Sawap.
Sawap,
La'a.
La'a,
Nasha'ara.
Nashayara,
Araba.
Araba,
Akkad.
Akkad,
Bako.
Bakal,
Gabawa.
Gabawal,
Utazarayim.
Tazarayim. Verse 20.
Wayakatazak.
Wayakataza,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Ath. Lab.
Lab,
Parai.
Parai,
Wala'a.
Wala'a,
Shalah.
Shalah,
Banya.
Banya,
Yasha'ala.
Yashal,
Pa.
Pa. Verse 21.
Amar.
Wayamar,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Al. Masha.
Mashah,
Ata.
Nata,
Yadka.
Yadka,
Al. Hamashi.
Amashin,
Wayahaya.
Wayahaya,
Kashak.
Kashak,
Al.
Al,
Arataza.
Rataza,
Utazarayim.
Tazarayim,
Wayamash.
Wayamash,
Kashak.
Kashak. Verse 22.
Wayat.
Wayat,
Masha.
Mashah,
Ath. Yadu.
Yadu,
Al. Hashemayim.
Hashemayim,
Wayahaya.
Wayahaya,
Kashak.
Kashak,
Apala.
Apalak,
Bakal.
Bakal,
Arataza.
Rataza,
Matazarayim.
Tazarayim,
Shalasha.
Shalashak,
Yamayim.
Yemayim. Verse 23.
La'a,
La'a,
Ra'awa,
Warawa,
Ayash,
Ayash,
Ath,
Ath,
Akiwa,
Aiku,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Wamawa,
Kamawa,
Ayash,
Ayash,
Mata Katiwa,
Matakatiwa,
Shalasha,
Shalashak,
Yamayim,
Yamayim,
Walakal,
Walakal,
Banya,
Banya,
Nashala,
Yashala,
Haya,
Haya,
Awar,
Awar,
Bama Wash, Bathum,
Bamawash, Batum. Verse 24.
Waikara'a,
Wakarara,
Arai,
Para,
Al,
Al,
Masha,
Mashak,
Waya Amor,
Wayamar,
Rakawa,
Lakawa,
Ibadwa,
Abadu,
Ak,
Ak,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Rak,
Rock,
Taza Ankum,
Tazaikum,
Wabakorakam,
Wabakoram,
Yatazag,
Yatazak,
Gum,
Gum,
Tapakam,
Tabakam,
Yalak,
Yalak,
Amakam,
Amakam. Verse 25.
Waya Amor,
Wayamar,
Masha,
Mashak,
Gum,
Gum,
Ata,
Ata,
Tatham,
Tatan,
Vayadnua,
Wayadua,
Zabakayam,
Zabakayam,
Wala, Wa'ai, Lawath,
Wa'ai, Lawat,
Wa'aish, Yanawa,
Wa'aish, Nayawa,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Allah Hayanawa,
Ahalaniwa. Verse 26.
Wagum,
Wagum,
Makwananiwa,
Wagum,
it's like a Makwananwa,
Makwananyu,
Yalak,
Yalak,
Amanawa,
Amaniwa,
La'a,
La'a,
Tasha'ar,
Tasha'a,
Paras,
Parash,
Parasa,
Parasa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Mamanawa,
Mamanawa,
Nakwa,
Nakwa,
Laibad,
La'abad, At,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Allah Haya, Allah Hayanawa,
Allah Hayanawa,
Wa'an Kanwa,
Wa'an Kaw,
La'a,
La'a,
Nadai,
Nadai,
Ma,
Ma,
Naibad,
Abad, At,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ain,
Ai,
Banawa,
Bananiwa,
Shema,
Shema. Verse 27.
Wa'akatazak,
Wa'akataza,
Yahweh,
Yahweh, At,
Lab,
Lab,
Parai,
Parah,
Wala'a,
Ala'a,
Abba,
Abba,
Washalam,
Washalam,
Washalakam,
Lashalakam. Verse 28.
Waya Amor,
Wayamar,
Lawa,
Lawa,
Parai,
Parah,
Lak,
Lak,
Ma'alaya,
Ma'alaya,
Hashamor,
Hashamor,
Laka,
Laka,
Al,
Al,
Tasa,
Tasa,
Wa'awa,
Awat,
Panya,
Panya,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Bayawam,
Wayawam,
Wa'atka,
Ra'atka,
Panya,
Panya,
Tamawath,
Tamawat. Verse 29.
Waya Amor,
Wayamar,
Masha,
Masha,
Khan,
Kan,
Dabarath,
Dabarat,
La'a,
La'a,
Sak,
Asa,
Awad,
Awad,
Wa'awath,
Awat,
Panyaka,
Panyika,
Pa,
Pa. Verse 30.
it's living.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 11, verse 1.
Waya Amor,
Wayamar,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Al,
Al,
Masha,
Masha,
Awad,
Awad,
Naga,
Naga,
Nagai,
Naga,
Akkad,
Akkad,
Abaya'a,
Abagaya,
Al,
Al,
Parai,
Parah,
Al,
La'a,
Matazarayim,
Montazarayim,
Akraya,
Akraya,
Khan,
Khan,
Yashla,
Yashala,
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 Athakam,
Atakam,
Naza,
Maza,
Kashala,
Kashal,
Kashala, Kawa,
Kashala, Kawa,
Kala,
Kala,
Garash,
Garash,
Yagarash,
Yagarash,
Athakam,
Atakam,
Maza,
Maza. Verse 2.
Debar,
The bar,
Na,
Na,
Zanya,
Manazanya,
Ha'ain,
Ha'ain,
Wayash, Alawa,
Wa'ash, Lalewa,
Ayash,
Ayash,
Ma'ath,
Ma'at,
Ra'ai, Hawa,
Arai, Yawa,
Wa'ash, Wa'ash,
Wa'ash,
Ma'ath,
Ma'at,
Ra'ai, Wath,
Wa'ash, Wat,
Kalaya,
Kalaya,
Kasap,
Kasap,
Wala, Wakalaya,
Wakalaya,
Zahab,
Zahab. Verse 3.
Wayathon,
Wayathan,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
A, Khan,
Kan,
Ha'ain,
Ha'ain,
Ba'yanya,
Bayani,
Matazarayim,
Matazarayim,
Gum,
Gum,
Hayash,
Ayash,
Rasha,
Masha,
Gadawal,
Gadawal,
Ma'ad,
Ma'ad,
Ba'rataza,
Barataza,
Matazarayim,
Matazarayim,
Ba'yanya,
Bayani,
Ibad,
Abadika,
Ibadiwa,
Abadiwa,
looks like Ibadiya,
Abadia,
Hara,
Hara,
Wabai, Yanya,
Bayani,
Ha'ain,
Ha'ain,
Sa.
Sa.
We gonna stop at verse 7.
What verse we at?
Exodus 11 and 4.
Oh, this is verse 4. Why Amar,
Rasha,
Masha,
Ka,
Ka,
Amar,
Amar,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Katazah,
Katazat,
Allah, Hala, Yala,
Allah, Yaya,
Anya,
Anya,
Yawataza'a,
Yawat Taza'a,
Batawak,
Batawak,
Mutazarayim,
Mutazarayim. Verse 5.
Wamath,
Wamath,
Call,
Call,
Bakawar,
Bakawar,
Barataza,
Ma Barataza,
Mutazarayim,
Mutazarayim,
Mabakor,
Babakor,
Mabakor,
Mabakawar,
Hara,
Hara,
Hayasha,
Hayshah,
Al,
Al,
Kasa Awa,
Kasaawa,
Aid,
Ad,
Bakawar,
Bakawar,
HaShapaka,
Hashapaka,
Ashar,
Shar,
Akar,
Akar,
Hara, Kayam,
Hara Kayam,
Wakal,
Ukar,
Bakawar,
Bakawar,
Bahama,
Bahama. Verse 6.
Wahayat, Wahayat,
Wahayat,
Tazaikwa,
Tazaikwa,
Gadal,
Gadal,
Bakal,
Bakal,
Rataza,
Ratza,
Mutazarayim,
Mutazarayim,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Kamahawa,
Kamariwa,
La'a,
La'a,
Nahayat,
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 Wakamawa,
Wakamawa,
La'a,
La'a,
Sa,
Tatsat. Verse 7.
Walakal,
Walakal,
Banya,
Manya,
Yashala,
Yashala,
La'a,
La'a,
Yakarataza,
Ratza,
Kalab,
Kalab,
Lashanawa,
Lashanawa,
Lama Ayash,
Lama Ayash,
Wa'ai,
Ba'ai,
Bahama,
Bahama,
Lama Ain,
Lama Ain,
the died one,
Tadimon,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Yapala,
Yapala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ban,
Ban,
Tazarayim,
Tazarayim,
Wabayan,
Wabayan,
Yashal.
Yashala.
That's it.
All right. I'm sorry first, man. I get it, brother, in here, man. Excellent job.
I was on chapter 10, verse 1.
Oh,
Oh, I think.
you just started at 10. All right. Right? You started at 10, right?
Did
Yeah,
I already read
that's
the
what it was.
English in 10?
We stopped in the middle of the second verse.
Mine was 10.
All right, I just read. And the Lord said unto Moses, go unto Pharaoh. But I think I read
You
it.
just read?
Come.
Oh, you stopped at
I think I stopped at like 16.
I think you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yep.
It's like
This one.
this the book of Exodus, chapter 10, verse 16 in the English. And Pharaoh called for Moses and Aaron in haste.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, I have sinned against the Lord your God and against you. Verse 17. Now therefore forgive, I pray thee, my sin only this once, and entreat the Lord your God that he may take away from me this death only. Verse 18. And he went out from Pharaoh and entreated the Lord. Verse 19. And the Lord turned a mighty strong west wind, which took away the locusts and cast them into the Red Sea. There remained not one locust in all the coast of Egypt.
So when Pharaoh said he was gonna do right and he was gonna listen to Moses and Aaron, he's gonna listen to the voice of the Lord and let Israel go and serve, he was lying. He was lying. Once again. All right, go ahead.
Kaukan, verse 20. But the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart so that he would not let the children of Israel go. Verse 21. And the Lord said unto Moses, stretch out thy hand toward heaven, that there may be darkness over the land of Egypt, even darkness which may be felt. Verse 22. And Moses stretched forth his hand towards heaven, and there was a thick darkness in all the land of Egypt 3 days. Verse 23. They saw not one another, neither rose any from his place for 3 days. But all the children of Israel had light in their dwellings. Verse 24. And Pharaoh called unto Moses and said, Go ye, serve the Lord. Only let your flocks and your herds be stayed. Let your little ones also go with you. Verse 25. And Moses said, Thou must give us also sacrifices and burnt offerings, that we may sacrifice unto the Lord our God. Verse 26. Our cattle also shall go with us. There shall not an hoof be left behind, for thereof must we take to serve the Lord our God. And we know not with what we must serve the Lord until we come thither.
So the children of Israel was supposed to get all that they needed, everything they need from the Egyptians. All the stuff that not only that, but everything is almost like how we were supposed to get 40 acres in the mill. You understand? How we were supposed to get those things, and so that we can, do what we got to do. But we were supposed to get everything that we needed from the Egyptians, right? So that we can be prepared when we go and serve the Lord. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 27. But the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart, and he would not let them go. Verse 28. And Pharaoh said unto them, Get thee from me. Take heed to thyself. See my face no more. For in that day thou seest my face, thou shalt die.
Right. So Moses fed up. Moses fed up with Pharaoh. So like, keep going.
Verse 29. And Moses said, Thou hast spoken well. I will see thy face again no more.
It's like I had that mixed up. Pharaoh is fed up with Moses. Go ahead.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 11, verse 1.
There we go.
In the English. And the Lord said unto Moses, Yet will I bring one plague more upon Pharaoh and upon Egypt. Afterwards he will let you go hence. When he shall let you go, he shall surely thrust you out hence altogether. Verse 2. Speak now in the ears of the people, and let every man borrow of his neighbor, and every woman of her neighbor, jewels of silver and jewels of gold. Verse 3.
Right.
And the Lord gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians. Moreover,
in the what?
In the sight of the Egyptians.
In the sight of the Egyptians. The Lord gave Israel favor in the sight of the Egyptians. Because let me say something, man. The Lord wants to show the earth that He loves us. Imagine that. Imagine a God that wants to show that everybody who's always hated us, everyone who's always looked down on us and wanted to destroy us, the Lord wanted to show that He loved us in front of all of them. Right? That's amazing. That's amazing, man. You understand? That and that should make you proud. That should make you happy, man. Right. You understand? Like the Lord wants to pop out and show. You understand? He ain't with these other nations. He's with you, Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians. Right? Go ahead.
Moreover, the man Moses was very great in the land of Egypt, in the sight of Pharaoh's servants, and in the sight of the people. Verse 4. And Moses said, Thus saith the Lord, about midnight will I go out into the midst of Egypt. Verse 5. And all the firstborn of the land of Egypt shall die.
Now, this is the last plague that since Pharaoh didn't want to let us go. He didn't want to let the children of Israel go and serve, that we can serve our God. You understand? The Lord sent a death angel to Egypt. A death angel. You understand? Sometimes that's what it takes for somebody to understand. For the Lord is just to take something that you really love take someone close to you, and for you to finally get it. Take someone who you look up to for you to get it. The Lord took Christ. We looked up to him, and guess what? It took him. The Lord gave up his favorite son for us. And that's supposed to make us change, right? The Lord took the firstborn of every cattle, of every person in Egypt, all the Egyptians. You understand? And what it do? It made him leave us the hell alone.
Right.
You understand? Go ahead.
Khan, from the firstborn of Pharaoh that sitteth upon his throne, even unto the firstborn of the maid servant that is behind the mill, and all the firstborn of beasts. Verse 6. There shall be a great cry throughout all the land of Egypt, such as there was none like it, nor shall be like it anymore. Verse 7. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue.
Shall not what?
A dog move his tongue.
These other nations, they're like dogs. You understand? Like, it's not who gives a damn.
Right.
And another thing, I don't know if you traveled before, but some of these countries, like I've been to Morocco, right? Morocco, just dogs just running around like birds. They just everywhere, like, and they don't have no home, they don't belong to nobody. They just running around like damn birds, bro. Like, the Lord refers to these Hamites as dogs, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't move your tongue. Don't say nothing to the children of Israel. Don't say nothing. Don't speak bad about us. Don't try to move your mouth and suck your teeth or none of that to us. You understand? Because you ain't nothing but a damn dog, man. You understand? Africans be thinking they better than us too. The Lord called them dogs. Right? Go ahead.
Khan, and any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that ye may know how that the Lord doeth put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel.
He put a difference between the Egyptians and the children of Israel. Don't think that, the Egyptians is black. Israel is black too. But guess what? We're two different nations, man. Africans they come from the seed of Ham. They're Hamites. And Israel, blacks, Latinos, Native Indians, you come from the seed of Shem. And the Lord put a difference between us and Africans. Right. Just like Kendrick Lamar say, they are not like us. These other nations are not like us, man. They're not like us. Where's the African Michael Jordan? Where's the African, Mike Tyson? Where they at? Where they at though? You know what I'm saying? Because they're not like us, and we're not like them, man. We are different from all these other nations, right? Is that it on that?
Verse 8.
Oh, not verse 8. No, that's it. Verse 7. All right. So we ended what was that? Exodus chapter 11, verse 7. Right? Verse 7. So that's what we're leaving off at. We're gonna pick right back up next Sabbath service, man. You know what I'm saying? And I love the book of Exodus because this is the Lord showing you, know what I'm saying, his wrath and against these other nations, you know what I'm saying, when they've enslaved us and destroyed and committed all kind of crimes and atrocities against us. The Lord shows you how much he really loves us, man. So we're gonna get back into this next Sabbath. So with that, we're gonna Imadium.
La Shalom.
Shalom.
All right. We're gonna just end it with the Lord's Prayer and salute the Torah.
This is the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew.
Abanawa.
Bashemah.
Sadat.
Sadat. Hawa,
Hawa.
Haya,
Ya.
Ashmaya,
Ashmaya.
Dalna,
Dana.
Come,
Come.
call,
Call.
Yawam,
Yawam.
Slakna,
Slakna.
Slakna, Slakna,
Slakna.
Bakina,
Nawatna.
Wala, Bayana,
Wala.
Rasa one,
Rasa
one,
one.
ball,
Ball.
Shana,
Shana.
Mayan,
Ya.
Rod,
Rod.
Haya,
Haya.
Naka,
Naka.
Kamalakwa,
Kamalakwa.
Mahala,
Allah.
Watapawa,
Allah.
Awalahim,
Awalahim.
Aman.
Aman.
In the English, our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
Which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
thy kingdom come,
Thy kingdom
thy
come.
will be done
Thy will be done
in earth
in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily bread.
Forgive us
Forgive us
our debts
our debts.
as we forgive our debtors.
Our debtors.
And lead us not
Lead us not
into temptation,
temptation.
but deliver us
Deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine
Thine
is the kingdom,
is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory,
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it.
I'm on. All right. That was the Torah. Mm-hmm. Y'all about Shem y'all shot back up.
Y'all Bashim Yah Shabrak, yeah. Yahweh Bashim Yah Shabrak, yeah.
Yahweh Shah Shabbat, yo.
Yeah. Missouri.